The month of May is officially upon us, and the halfway countdown to both the spookiest and the craftiest season has begun. And what better way to celebrate than to attend the first ever East Coast Haunters convention hosted by Transworld. Here with tons of fellow Halloween and horror fans, ready to see some mind-blowing props, awesome makeup effects and cosplay, spooky artists, and hopefully uncover some trade secrets. After a very long registration line, my first stop was a seminar called Unleashing the Art of Junk. It was led by artist Ryan Visengard. You can find his Instagram and TikTok here. I literally bumped right into him not knowing it was him until after the seminar, but I'm glad I showed when I did because this room filled up pretty quickly. Now I wasn't able to record the seminar, but I was able to get a picture of this really cool prop he put together using nothing but trash bags, polyurethane, and some rope. I'm so glad I learned this technique because I'm definitely going to try to recreate something like this for Halloween myself. And during the seminar, he mentioned that he was given a box full of random things and was told to put something together, and this was the final product. Now, once that was over, it was on to the showroom floor. Now, as someone who's looking to get more into electronics, I was told to check out Fright Props. They have everything from prop and video controllers to motors and LEDs, and they even have starter kits, so check that out if you're interested. Now, after getting like 3 feet into the door, I was immediately pulled in by the special effects makeup. Now, this company, European Body Art, or EBA, I'm not sure which one they actually go by, they were doing makeup demonstrations on these lovely models, and I got to see some really cool makeup effects. There's some prosthetics, you've got airbrush techniques going on. There's so much to learn here. Now this did take a while, so I left to see the rest of the showroom, but I will be back for a progress update later. Now when you think of Halloween, you think of candy, but I was not expecting to see such beautiful skull creations made of chocolate, like these crazy molds that were made for these chocolate pieces. Super cool. Now these costume designs were so cool, I would have gladly worn them on a normal day. Now, as a 3D printer, you can imagine my surprise and excitement when I saw some 3D prints for sale. This was a pretty cool design. And as a new laser cutter owner, this signage gave me so much inspiration. It's always fun seeing unique designs and products. This is definitely one of them. And some neat digital prints. This is truly the stuff of nightmares. I was truly captivated by this thing because of its simplicity and effectiveness. When you break it down, it's actually really quite simple to make. And as promised, checking back in on the makeup artist to see their progress. We'll make our way back around again. Proud to see so many boutiques selling really nifty things. But I was probably even more impressed by their booth setups. Now, talking about impressed, I really wanted to highlight this one vendor. Now, I've never seen something so well executed and said I absolutely have to have it. Having a maker mindset means being innovative and helping to solve a problem, and this did just that. It's called the shapeshifter. It's the idea of having a single bag and being able to replace just the face. Now, not only does this reduce waste, but they look super freaking cool. Continuing on the hunt for crafts and craft items, this was something that was new to me. I've never seen it before, but it was a really good idea. It is a foam scroll saw. Now, I've worked with foam in the past, just using a hand foam cutter, and this would make it so much easier, especially for large projects. Think of all the foam creations you could make. Now, after seeing the foam, I thought this guy would be squishy, but he was actually really hard. This is a creature from Other Worlds. If you haven't checked it out in Philly, it is a really cool immersive art experience. Now back to the creepy and grotesque. There were so many cool full-scale displays, and they kept getting bigger. And they even had the smallest miniature displays. And just the coolest props. I've always found silicone props fascinating, and this made me love them even more. Seeing all these really cool masks and the details, but these guys specifically made the most realistic appendages I have ever felt or seen in my life. Now, what's more odd than Halloween in May? Thinking about Christmas Halloween in May? It was really cool getting to see so many transformations at this show. This was the final progress update I was able to see for both of the artists because I wasn't able to stay for the entire show. But this experience gave me so much inspiration, and I cannot wait for Halloween season to begin because I'm going to be making so many killer props. Not to mention all the new haunted attractions I learned about and am excited to check out come September. So thanks for watching. I hope this was inspirational for you and you left with some tips and tricks to use for your next Halloween.
And come see us again to savor all of the events.